Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be giving you my first 48-hour impressions of the brand new Huawei Honor 6X. The gaming performance video and the unboxing is up on the channel already guys, so please do check it out if you haven't. However, in this video I'll be talking specifically about the performance of the phone, the battery life a little bit, not as much as you know I do dedicated battery life videos, so I'll be talking in depth once I've spent enough time, but I've taken a few screenshots that I can show you what the battery life is so far, and especially when it comes to early impressions. Okay, so let's talk about first of all the software is running. So let's get into settings, and from there we go to about phone, and as you can see it's running Emotion UI 4.1 and Android Marshmallow 6.0. Huawei have already committed to providing Android Nougat at some point, I think in the second quarter of 2017, so hopefully we will get that update very soon. I'm looking to keep the phone long term, so once we have the update I will definitely keep you guys informed. Okay, so now let's talk about the performance in general. As you can see, I've been using it as my daily driver for the past 48 hours. I got my Google+, Twitter, Instagram and whatever I can, and from what I can see the performance seems very smooth so far. As we know that it's running the newer mid-range octa-core chipset from Huawei, which is the Kirin 655. So along with 3 gigs of RAM, the phone seems to be running quite nice. Whatever you open up, things open up pretty quickly, pretty nicely, so it's not a problem here so far from what I can see. It's very smooth, and so far I've had no hiccups, no lag, and no issues whatsoever. I will show you just quickly how the phone runs in general. Let's open up a few social media apps guys. There you go, that's my Google+. Now let's switch on to my Twitter account. There we go, that's my Twitter account. It takes a while, obviously it's a mid-range handset, it's not a flagship, it will take a while before the apps load up, but still for majority people I'm sure if you are looking to buy a phone on a budget, this is more than enough what you can expect at around £200 to £250, and that's the actual price of the phone. As you can see it's running quite smoothly. Let's open my Instagram account. There we go, and you can see it's not looking too bad. That's my Instagram wall guys. So let's play something, say this I did last night on gaming performance.
Those are landing.
Okay, one thing I've noticed that the speaker, which is the right hand side grill at the bottom, is not as loud. It's okay, it's not too bad for a budget handset, but it's definitely not as loud as I thought it would be. So now at the moment I got max volume, and let's see if we can play this video on Instagram and see how it sounds.
Another hit land. Lead hit.
So it's not the loudest, but it will get the job done for your YouTube videos and stuff. I think it's going to be more than enough anyway, and majority of people I'm sure going to be plugging their headphones in on the 3.5mm jack, which is right up top there, so that hopefully that shouldn't be a problem. Screen is quite punchy and quite bright for a 1080p panel. It's not too bad. I wish the brightness was a bit more. Even at max brightness at times I feel as if I needed a bit more brightness, but brightness is just about right, so not looking too bad. But once again, it's a budget handset guys, it's not a top-end flagship, so you don't expect quad HD resolutions or very bright 1080p screen, but the screen on the OnePlus 3 is definitely better and more stronger and more brighter than the one on the Huawei Honor 6X. Even the screen on my Huawei P9 is slightly more better. It's got more brightness to it as compared to what we have on the Honor 6X, but like I said, because it's a budget handset, so you don't expect too much anyway. Okay, but in terms of general performance, day-to-day opening apps is pretty nice and quick. It's not too bad, opens up fairly quickly, and the phone is quite responsive. And the one thing I like about the Huawei's Emotion UI interface is that it's got no bugs whatsoever. Once you get the phone out of the box, you're not going to get any updates. As you can see here, settings update, it's already installed whatever comes out of the box, but the phone won't give you no problems. It's one thing I love about Huawei phones. Emotion UI is mostly error-free and bug-free. If you open a Xiaomi phone, for instance, like I had the Mi 5S Plus and had the Redmi Note 3, I know those phones are also in the same budget and you have to pay around the same price. In fact, in the case of Redmi Note 3, it's even cheaper and more popular in countries like India, for instance, or China. But in my experience in general, Xiaomi phones tend to have a lot of bugs, and that's why they keep on rolling all these updates trying to fix these issues, that small little issues here and there. In my experience, I found Huawei phones much more stable than Xiaomi phones. Emotion UI seems to be a lot more stable, and these people don't release updates that frequently because they are quite confident in the software. They know they've given us a nice piece of software and it's stable and it's smooth enough for day-to-day use. Okay, so now let's talk about the battery life. Let's go into my gallery. I took a few screenshots, so let's have a look here, guys, if we can show you. That was the first day of my usage with the phone, guys. I took a screenshot. Mostly I was on Wi-Fi. It took me 1 day and 4 hours with heavy use to kill the battery, so the battery can definitely last you for over a day. As you can see, have Wi-Fi mostly. These bars area showing you that I was using the phone pretty heavily and mostly on Wi-Fi. I did use the phone on 4G as well. It was a bit of mixed use, but mostly I was on Wi-Fi. And eventually, after using it for over a day with YouTubing and a few games here and there as well, used the camera, took a few photos, which I'm sure you must have seen on Instagram. Eventually, I was able to get 6 hours of screen on time, which is brilliant. The phone has got obviously a 3340 milliampere battery, and with only a 1080p 5.5 inch screen, that's a massive battery. And you've got a mid-ranger, a Kirin 655, which saves much energy anyway. So you're looking for a decent battery life. I'm still testing it, guys. I'll be testing it in 4G in the next few days to come. I'll take some more screenshots, and eventually, after about a week or two, I will put a dedicated battery video. At the moment, it's a bit too early. I've only spent 48 hours with the phone, so this is only I can tell you so far from what I can see. Gaming wise, I'm sure you guys must have seen the gaming performance video from last night. Real Boxing, I played Asphalt Nitro and Blade Lords, all heavy games, and they were brilliant on the phone without any lag, without any drop in frame rates, and the overall performance was pretty impressive. Okay, so now that we have spoken about the phone, let's also talk about a bit about the form factor. I think it's quite elegantly made. It doesn't feel cheap in the hand. That's the best thing about it. It's a bit big, not for one hand use, but still at 5.5 inches screen, you do not expect things to be too small anyway. It's a big screen phone, so you definitely need two hands to use it. Also, the fingerprint sensor works brilliantly, accurate every time, not even one misfire since I've had the phone on me. So let's have a quick look. There you go. Opens up straight away, guys, without any hiccups, without any issues. Pretty accurate. Takes a little while because obviously Kirin 655 is not going to open like a Snapdragon 820 or 821, but still very fast, very accurate. Takes about a second or something like that, and it opens the phone up straight away without any issues. The main thing is it's accurate, if not the fastest, so it won't give you any trouble with the fingerprint sensor. Camera, I will speak about it later, guys, in my full review, or I might do a dedicated video. But camera wise, the phone is doing well. It's not the best camera in the world, but it's more than enough for budget and to get along. I will be uploading some samples on video 1080p on my channel, and I will show you guys how the video quality from the phone's like. For a budget device also, you have a 2.5D curved glass. As you can see, the sides are curved, so which is quite nice. You don't expect that from a budget phone. And also the fact that the screen is covered with a pre-installed screen protector already, and it's quite a thick one, to be honest. Sometimes I think as if it's a tempered glass, but it's actually not. It's a screen protector. It's a very good and strong screen protector, and when you interact with the screen, when you touch the screen, despite it being thicker and stronger, still do not feel as if it's a hindrance whilst you interact with the phone screen. So not looking too bad at all. So well done to Huawei for giving us a nice 2.5D curved glass along with the pre-installed screen protector for the budget end. Okay, now time to take the case of the packaging and put the case on. This is the EasyAcc case I got from Amazon UK for a Huawei Honor 6X, like it says. So let's open this up and have a look at how the case is like. Okay, so there's a bit of struggle. Finally, I've managed to open the packaging, and this is the EasyAcc case for the Honor 6X, like it says here. And we got a bit of packaging here telling us in some other language, I think English. Don't worry, put your trust in us. Yes, we have. That's why we got the case from EasyAcc. So let's have a look how this case is like. Okay, so here's the case, the TPU gel case. As you guys know, I love see-through TPU gel cases because they're so easy to install, and also you can still see through your phone's back, so you can see which color phone you've got. Okay, so let's put the phone in there. There we go in the case, and let's have a look and see how it fits on. As you can see, it fits in straight away without any issues, and that's why I love TPU gel cases. They are so easy to put on, and also at the same time very easy to put off as well. There you go. So let's put it back in again. There you go. Nice and easy, flexible, and if you're in a rush, you can quickly put your case up there without any issues. So let's have a look then at the back of the phone. You can see it's a dual camera setup along with an LED flash and a fingerprint sensor. So this time around they had the whole one piece cut off, so you can see there's a bit of gap here as well. So that gap and then the cut will probably protect the lens and everything else at the back once the phone folds flat like that on a surface. So hopefully that will protect the back cameras. Okay, so on the right hand side, this is the power button, guys. So let's have a look and see if the power button is still working. There we go, works fine. Good, nice tactile finish to it, so not looking too bad. Also, this is the volume up top here, you can see that's also working nicely without any issues. There you go, as you can see guys, so no problems here whatsoever. Up top here you got a cut for the 3.5mm jack and also for the noise cancellation mic, which is quite nice as well. On the left hand side you got here the SIM tray covered. In most cases, as you know, it's covered anyway, so that shouldn't be much of a problem once you have put your SD card and your SIM card in there as well. Okay, up at the bottom you can see this is where your cuts are for the speaker grill, for the mic, and also for your charging port as well. So all in all, not looking too bad. A bit of lip as well I can see on the bottom and the left and right, and in fact all sides you got a bit of lip, which is quite nice. So in case the phone was to fall flat like that, hopefully that will not shatter the screen, and the screen will be protected with these raised edges and lips, we will call them, to give you a bit of extra protection. And the good thing is that you can see through the case. That's the one thing I like about TPU gel see-through cases. Because I got a silver color, so I want to keep looking at my phone. I don't want to completely cover it at the back. I don't know which color phone I've got. So you can see the Honor logo, you can see everything else along with the color at the back, so it's not looking too bad, and it's very reassuring in the hand. The phone is a bit slippery guys, I must admit. Without the case I was always afraid that I'm going to drop the phone, because it's a metal phone, aluminium phone, so it's bound to slip out of your hands. So now with the case on, I'm feeling definitely much more confident, and it's got a nice decent grip to it as well, and everything is easily accessible along with the fingerprint sensor. So guys, this was my early impressions about the Honor 6X along with this EasyAcc case. I will leave a link down below for the case should you wish to purchase. And any questions, like always guys, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. And like always, please give me a thumbs up if you like my video, and please subscribe to my channel as it really helps me out, and I shall see you in the next video.